Assalamualaikum and a very pleasant day, I beat Sol. Today my group will be presenting our research utilizing the vibe model on quizzes to enhance vocabulary learning among year 5 pupils. There are three presenters, me, Ahmad, and Safwan, followed by Chang Li Sean, and the last one is Jester Daniel Jayes. And for our respected lecturer is Professor Melor Md Yunus. We aim to address deficiencies in vocabulary acquisition among Malaysian primary school pupils by using technology and to improve vocabulary. Therefore, there are three problems: deficiencies in vocabulary acquisition, the need for effective learning strategies, and the importance of foundational vocabulary for language learning. We have two objectives and two questions, which is to evaluate the effectiveness of the VIBE model and to explore the experiences engagement while using the VIBE model. The question that we come up is, how does the developed vibe model implemented through quizzes affect year 5 pupils vocabulary acquisition, and what are the experiences and perceptions of year 5 pupils? The novelty of our innovation is that the mastery of year 5 pupil vocabularies in the SKP year 5. Thus, Duolingo is a fun and interactive method, and we apply the concept of Duolingo because it is inspired to create a language learning vibe model, 5 steps. The practicality is it is an innovative approach, which is because Quizizz is a unique gamified layer. Accessibility, everyone can access through any gadget, and the adaptability is that others can use the vibe template to teach other English vocabulary or even any other language. Moving on to the next presenter.
Next, the method and material. The research design is quantitative design. The participants were chosen based on purposive sampling with 25 pupils from the suburban school in Readuan in Sabah. The Year 5 pupils were chosen based on the results of the UASA exam, and the data collection method is questionnaire. Next, this is our innovation, the VIBE module, which is vocabulary improvement and building exercise. It is a set of interactive quizzes on the Quizizz platform. It is also inspired by the popular language learning platform Duolingo, which focuses on the translation method into the first language, which is the Bahasa Melayu, pictorial stimuli, vocalization, interactive quizzes, and closed tests. Here I would explain how does the VIBE module works. Firstly, the VIBE module is a template created by using Quizizz. Secondly, the VIBE module's quizzes are arranged in a pattern inspired by the language learning style of Duolingo, which emphasizes on interactive, personalized, staying motivated, relatable, and context-based learning. Thirdly, the quizzes vary according to the list of vocabularies which are obtained by the DSKP Year 5 glossary list. And lastly, one set of VIBE covers one unit of glossaries in the Year 5 plus 1 DSKP textbook. The template can be easily edited according to the needs. So in our VIBE module, we have 6 sets which covers 6 units of the Year 5 DSK. Moving on, we are going to see how does the VIBE module works and how does the question looks like. First of all, we are going to look at the word adventure. So students are able to listen to the word adventure, spell the word, translated the word into Bahasa Melayu, and type the word with the correct spelling. And then the students will choose the correct spelling of adventure. The third question will be another meaning for the word adventure. And lastly, the students will repeat the word again, adventure, by typing into the blank and spell it by themselves. The question will repeat by using another word from the glossary, which is photography. The study was also conducted in a 5-phase following the ADDIE model, which is the analysis, design, development, implementation, and evaluation.
We gathered quantitative data through a questionnaire, which you can see in figure 1. The main focus was to explore the participants' acquisition of vocabulary. The questionnaire was divided into 4 sections. Section A focused on demographic information, giving us an understanding of who the participants are. Section B asked about the effectiveness of the VIBE module in enhancing vocabulary. Section C collected feedback on participants' experience using quizzes, which is part of the interactive learning process. And finally, Section D captured the overall experience and perception of both the VIBE module and quizzes. Majority of students felt that the module helped them improve their vocabulary. The statement, the vocabulary introduced in the VIBE module was easy to understand, received a mean score of 4.5, suggesting that students found the vocabulary component accessible and clear. When asked whether the module helped improve their vocabulary skill, the response was even more positive, with a mean score of 4.6. Additionally, the statement, I feel confident using the new vocabulary I learned, scored a mean of 4.4, indicating that students feel more confident using the vocabulary they acquired through the module. We also look at different components of the module. The translation into the first language feature was rated the highest with a mean of 4.5. Interactive quizzes were rated highly at 4.6, showing a significant role in vocabulary learning. Vocalization scored 4.3 and visual stimuli received 4.4, both helping students in learning the words. Closed tests were still useful but had a slightly lower score of 4.2, suggesting that some students found them more challenging than other activities. Moving on to quizzes, we found a high level of engagement and motivation among the students. The statement, I found quizzes activity engaging, received a mean score of 4.7, showing that students really enjoyed the platform. The gamified feature of quizzes were particularly motivating with a score of 4.8, reinforcing the idea that gamification can boost student involvement in learning. Finally, we assess the overall impact of both the Vibe module and Quizizz on vocabulary acquisition. The statement, the Vibe module and Quizizz made vocabulary learning more enjoyable, scored a mean of 4.6, indicating that students found combination of these tools to be enjoyable and effective. When asked if they would recommend the Vibe module on Quizizz to others, students gave a mean score of 4.5, showing strong approval for their use in vocabulary education. The overall satisfaction with the learning experience was also reflected in a mean score of 4.5, suggesting that students were generally pleased with the educational process. If web-based tools like Quizizz combined with the Vibe module significantly improve vocabulary learning for Sabah Year 5 students. High mean scores reflected strong engagement and learning outcomes. As for the key findings, we can say that the translation will make the explanation more clear and it helps students grasp new words. For pictorial stimuli, it could enhance understanding and students' memory. Quizizz gamification, such as leaderboard competition and real-time feedback, kept students motivated and engaged, supporting research on the benefit of gamified learning. Closed tests were effective but slightly challenging, suggesting a need for improved accessibility. To conclude, the Vibe module and Quizizz provide a highly effective, engaging way to teach vocabulary, making learning both enjoyable and impactful. To conclude, Year 5 students in Sabah showed significant vocabulary improvement when the Vibe module was paired with Quizizz. Students appreciated its simplicity, engagement, and effectiveness. As for the key components of Vibe, pictorial stimuli aided visualization and memory. Vocalization improved pronunciation and context usage. Interactive quizzes kept students engaged. Closed tests helped apply words in context. Translation connected new vocabulary to familiar words. Quizzes gamified features like leaderboard and real-time feedback boosted motivation and active participation. Interactive tools like Vibe and Quizizz addresses language gaps and make learning more engaging. The structured use of the EDI model ensured alignment with the learning needs. The Vibe module, combined with Quizizz, offer an innovative way to enhance vocabulary learning. It makes lesson effective, fun, and motivating with potential for wider application in education. That is all from us. Thank you for listening.